Alright, hello guys. This is Jack9200, and I'm making my first video, so please give me a little bit of slack. I'm not really sure what I'll be doing with the whole YouTube thing. I'm just kind of playing around right now. I only have half an idea of what I'm actually doing, so this isn't going to be anything fancy. It's just a video showing off my Skybounds island and the server itself a little bit, but I hope you enjoy if you come across. So let's get in the game here. Skybounds. And there's almost nobody on the server. Nice. Good time to be playing. Since this is a PvP server, mostly, it's nice that there's only like 63 people on. So let's slash is go for going to my island. I have a couple of friends here. And this is my island. My jack-o'-lanterns, because I'm Jack. My big sugarcane farm that, it's not really big, but it's made me a lot of money. You know, I got stuff stacked up just to throw out and get some money easily. This is an Asian temple schematic, which the schematic's just like a piece of paper you get and you click it and it'll place in a certain area. And I got this one almost perfect. As you can see, it's nearly lined up. It's one block off, but it's hard to tell. Got my cobble to smooth stone generator going. Valuables, food, weapons, armor, tools. I like to keep everything kind of organized. It kind of bugs me when it's not. I still need to work on the ground here a lot. You know, a lot of this was early building, so it's still real patchy like over here, and I have some ore from ore seeds, which I'll explain what ore seeds are in a minute. I actually have one right here, quartz ore seed level 5, and if we look in the inventory here, it populates nearby stone with quartz ore, and this one will generate at least 100. And I'll show one of these off in a little bit. But as you can see out back here, you know, I haven't got anything going on yet. It's empty. 200 by 200 area for me to build in. Cactus farm, which I really need to tear out of here because it's pretty useless. I mean, it doesn't sell for much. Like, sells for less than half of what a full inventory of sugarcane does. Little farm for food, trees, a couple chickens, and a vanilla mob grinder, which I also need to tear out, even though it's pretty good looking, because of the way the entities spawn on Skybounds. It just doesn't work. I can't really explain it. It just doesn't work. It would be a lot easier for me to have a giant flat cobblestone area underneath my island here. They would spawn way better. So yeah, that's pretty much up here. That's about it. But downstairs, downstairs. Oh, you see that redstone down there? Yeah. You see the redstone in the water. What is down there? Well, I'm gonna grab something out of my valuables chest real quick, and we'll go down there. Go ahead and put this quartz ore seed up, and we'll take out this iron ore seed. Actually, before we go down there, I want to explain a couple more things. This is an ancient rune. It is like a crate in other games, and legendary relic, also another crate but better. And you get these from just mining stone. Like every once in a while, they'll just pop out. And then these are ore seeds that I have. Ore seeds are very nice. They're how you get your main money, especially emeralds. Emeralds are the best thing to be selling. You can see I have quite a few of iron, gold, and diamond. And other little bits and bobs here. Super cookie. Super knockback. But let's go downstairs, and I'll show you how this ore seed works. Alright. So you see this massive monster that I've built. There's not really much down here. Cobblestone platform. But this is where things get cool. Now these ore seeds, you have to plant them on iron blocks for them to work. So we'll go ahead and smack that down, and oh, yeah, you see that. Some nice particles. Pretty cool. And then we'll get over here, and a little bit of a pain to get up out of there. Oh, got it first time. Now watch this. Boom. Yeah. Imagine being stuck down in the middle of that. Be freaking out a little bit. Now what this is doing is all this lava is hitting all these water source blocks, which is going to turn it all into stone. And we need stone, because stone is how we get ancient runes and relics, which is very good for money. Turn that back off, and all of it drains away. It just goes back into these dispensers. I've got them all wired up, obviously. They work all together. And the ore seed is just going to generate all this iron. It'll just keep going until it's done, which that one only does 40, but you know, we'll let it run. And underneath all of these slabs, every single one of them, all those slabs, all these slabs on the sides, all of them, is water source blocks. So when I start to mine these out, if it wasn't lagging, come on, oh, there we go. If I just start mining these out, which is, god dang it, it's still lagging. Whoa. Okay then. You will see that it just fills up, and it just keeps making more source blocks because of how I have all the water set up. And once I mine out this whole thing again, it'll all be water source blocks again, and we'll do it all over again. It's a pretty easy setup. Takes a little while to get the measurements right and whatnot, but I think it was pretty worth it, considering this is way better than the other stone gens that most people used on Skybounds, which I'll show you one of those in a second. It's basically just pistons and a little bit of water and lava, and it doesn't really work very well. It breaks pretty often. We'll go upstairs and see one of those now. And this is one of those. I was using two of these for a while, which the way that these work is there's water on each side, pretty simple, and a row of pistons right in front of these blocks, so right underneath those ones. And then you put your lava up top here, and the pistons will be pushed out, so the lava's on top of the pistons, and then when the pistons push back, they let the water flow in underneath the lava, and when lava comes down on top of water, it makes stone. And if this one's not going to break on me, I'll show you how it works. See? It just keeps pushing them out. A little bit slow. Not very good. And it often breaks. See? Right there, it just jumped forward. And honestly, it might have broke right there. Not very good. And you see we're getting diamonds and emeralds and gold and iron out of all these. Now you don't always get that stuff early on, but I have a very high level pickaxe, max level already. And you see all the percentage chances I have for getting that stuff. Very handy to have. And the cool thing about tools and stuff on Skybounds here is that they have abilities. So if I shift right click, see, I can choose crush or reserve. Now I'm not going to show you reserve right now. All it actually does is whenever you're mining an ore, it will make the ore keep replacing for like 5 seconds or so. But I'm going to show you crush real quick, which is pretty sweet. We'll wait for that to push back out. Come on, should happen pretty quick here. See how slow these are though. Now this is what crush does. Just boom. It's like creative mode. Just done. And, oh, you see that? See how this block right here didn't push out with the rest of them? That's because this one's broken now. Now, it's usually pretty easy to fix, but it's a real pain. Yep, there it goes. Broken. Now what you usually gotta do is like this. And hopefully that'll fix it. But a lot of times it doesn't, especially when it's lagging like this, which is a real pain. I'm not really sure what's causing the lag on the server. It's not that bad, but when you're using one of these things, it's super noticeable. And it looks like that might have fixed it. Not that I really care, because I'm going to tear all these out. The redstone that works on these is pretty simple. It's an inverted signal from a group of hoppers that, you know, every time an item comes through the hopper around, it hits this, throws out the signal, which then inverts this, making the pistons push out. Pretty simple on both sides. But I like my new one down here. Much, much nicer. Not really sure what I'm going for this island. I have a couple of ideas to make it aesthetically pleasing. It's going to be pretty sweet, I think, but I'm not really sure if I'm going to keep making videos or what the deal is. Just kind of messing around with YouTube right now, not really sure what I'm doing. And I guess before we end this video, we are going to go to the rest of Skybounds, which is the kind of the PvP and stuff, which I'm not going to take my nice gear out there that I have right now. This is still very newbie gear, but I don't want to take it out there because I am poor. Just a fact of life, I'm poor. There's people on this server that have like 33 million, and as you can see in the top right there, I have 570k, which not that bad considering these here are worth 100k a piece, and these are worth like 300 to 500 a piece. So I'm sitting on plenty of money. I just haven't done anything with it yet. And I've got this nice armor, but I'm gonna be using that for a challenge, which I should probably explain challenges a little bit too. Challenges is just you /ch for challenge, and then you have these, which are daily challenges. Kill 100 spiders, kill 10 players, 5 zombies, skeletons, creepers, and then kill 20 players, which is, I don't know why that's a normal difficulty. That's actually pretty difficult right now for me and for most of the players on this server. And then I have the enchanting challenge, which I'm going through, which is, oh, such a pain. It's just, look, I have to give up a full diamond armor set, all with at least 3 enchantments and 10 XP levels. And after I do that, and maybe a couple more things, I'll be able to actually enchant stuff myself. Yeah, that's right. I have to give up a diamond armor set with 3 enchantments on each piece, but I can't enchant anything. So that means that I have to buy them with money, or get them from crates, like the runes and relics, or from Warzone crates, which we haven't talked about what the Warzone is yet, but that's what we're getting ready to go do. I need to put up the rest of the stuff that I have on me. And toss this cobble in here. Eat this bread. Alright, now we have nothing on us. So let's go see if we can get to the war zone. We're going to do /spawn. Now we're at spawn. And oh look, Jennerzon's on. Big YouTuber. I need to do my daily reward. Daily rewards are pretty nice. You get XP for them, and then at the end of a week you get any of these. It's pretty good. Last time I got the 5,000 item XP there. That's not player EXP, that's item EXP to put onto your picks and swords and stuff so that you can level them up. Like I showed you, I had a level 20 pick with those nice abilities. You see there's all these diamond enchanted armor guys hanging around. Bane of my existence. Coolmon's not too bad. You know, none of the players on here are mean or anything. You know, they're gonna kill you. It's what they're here to do. They got challenges to do and such too. So I mean, you're gonna die. Aussie Joker, he is one of the best PvPers on this server. Sorry. Got another guy here who he wants to go out, but he's worried about this diamond guy. Funny. He's got a stone sword. If I run out there, he will definitely probably try to kill me. But that's fine, because we have nothing on us. Oh, and I was about ready to go, and there's East Pittsburgh, the best PvPer on the server. Don't want to run into him in the war zone. And we're going to just go. See if we can make it. A lot of parkour to get out here. And there's just these islands. That's what's out here. Leave me alone, diamond guy. I don't want to fight. I just want to show off. Show off Skybounds. And they're not chasing me. There's just all these cool islands out here, and you can find diamonds out here and emeralds, and oh, I'm stuck. I'm surprised nobody's actually chasing me. But, I mean, there's not really a lot of people on the server right now, but those big PvPers are, and we literally just watched them come back in from the war zone, so they were probably out here killing some people and trying to get war zone crates. Now, war zone crates are... They're just chests. They're like strewn around these islands that we're going around right now. And you find one and it has, you know, pretty good loot in it. A lot of time you can get some of the best items in the game from them. It's just chance though. There's plenty of diamonds and stuff around. Usually 2 or 3 per island here. And I think there's something like 2 to 4 crates. Warzone crates per island. Not crates, sorry. Warzone chests. Warzone crates are something different. You get those from just mining. And I don't want to fall off here, because if I do... God, what is going on? Stop it. If I do, I will fall and be poisoned. You won't die in the void down there. You just fall and get poisoned. You pop right back up here. Oh, and we run out of speed. We can't run no more. Hopefully we can make it across this bridge to the safe zone. There are safe zones out here, which are very nice, because, you know, if you're not combat tagged, then you can get away and get into one of these and you're safe. And these are all the safe zones are pretty cool. And I can show you a little bit of what I've uncovered of them. This is how big the map is so far. I don't know what this is. What is that? Oh, okay. That's never mind. Just disregard that. But this here is how many islands there are. And this is a safe zone. This is a safe zone. That's a safe zone. Safe zone. So I think there's 4 big main safe zones, and then spawn, which mini-maps like this aren't allowed. They are technically a banned mod, but I'm not using it all the time at all. I'm using it just for this video, so I figured it would be not too big a deal. I'm not going to get in trouble for it. I'm definitely not trying to cheat. And the reason that they are banned is because on this screen, with the map up in the top right, you can see players on it. And that is giving me an advantage, technically, over people who don't have this. Because I might not, be able to see somebody right here, but on my map I can see them all the way across the island. Which isn't fair. That's not fair at all. That's not cool. I wouldn't want to die because someone's seen me all the way across, the way on their map. And that's, that's why it's not fair. Which is fine, and I'm going to take it off after this video, probably. And that'll be it. Now from here we're going to go back to spawn, because I'm out of food and can't do much more out there, but that was the war zone. That's where people PvP and get epic loots. And what you notice while we're at spawn, we have regeneration and our hunger goes up automatically, which is nice. Through this portal is the market, which pretty cool looking stuff up there. Can't get up to any of it, but it's pretty cool. You got the token trader, which you can trade your tokens to him, your Money Wars tokens. They do have Money Wars on here, which is a mini game you can go and play. And all that stuff that guy has is really nice stuff. Really nice stuff, but not too easy to get. That'd be pretty good at PvP. This is the bounty board. Right now, you can see quite a few people have bounties on them. It's not just these 5 guys either. You can see it's all these guys. Aussie and Jennerzon all have bounties because they're good PvPers and they're YouTubers, and that's just how it works. They get targeted a little bit, which it's not fair, but at the same time they can handle themselves. And this is the market. You got vendors for all your things, farmables. This is some of your starter stuff. You can buy some food. Make a farm. This is where you make most of your money, at the ore vendor. You can buy from him, but I wouldn't suggest doing that. You usually want to sell to him. But you can sell all this stuff. Emeralds sell for 1,500, which is the highest in there, which is very nice. The alchemist, you can put books in here and turn it into dust, which you can take dust and put it on your other enchantment books and make them go up. So you can make like a looting 4 go to a looting 5. You can take your EXP off of your EXP bar down here and store it in a bottle, but as you see, you get a 50% return rate, so you only get half the XP you have. Or you can give him arcane dust from taking books to the other guy over that way, and you can give the dust to him and he will give you more EXP, which isn't really advisable either, because of the fact that you can use that dust to put on books to make them better. And then you got the blacksmith, which you can bring enchanted armor to, and he will salvage it into, sometimes he'll take the enchantment off, other times you will just get the material of the armor back, and you get that armor by PvPing and killing people out in the war zone, which we've seen before. And I think that's about it. Well, guys, this has been my first video. I hope you enjoy it. This is the Skybounds server. It's lots of fun. Come and check it out. It is a little bit hardcore. It's something you gotta stick with for a minute until you get it all. But that's just how it works, It wouldn't be fun if it was easy. Peace, guys.